Hey y'all, how is everybody doing tonight? I am so happy to be here. Um, I am going to explain some pivots that I'm making in this, but first of all, welcome, my whiskeys. And if you've never been here before, my name is Jodee Jean Daniels, and this is my channel, Just Right. And I am very, very happy to be here. I do these sprints on behalf of Heart Breathings on Monday and Thursday nights, and now um, I do Wednesday sprints during the day around 1 Central, and I also have office hours starting at 1 Central on Fridays. I normally start a little bit after the top of the hour to give Angela enough time to finish her sprints. So if it's a little wonky, then just forgive me. So, what we're going to do tonight is something that I have been nervous to talk to you guys about when I am doing the content creating and making videos. I love teaching, but it's just taking so much time, and I don't have fun. I have fun when I'm doing this. I have fun when I'm live and can interact with you guys. So I came up with the idea of during our sprints and office hours and all those kind of good things, we could have a theme. I could create a theme for the night, and I could give you little tips and tricks and stuff like that during the breaks. That way I'm not um that way I'm not, I can just use my teaching. And I love to be a teacher. I'm a teacher at heart. You guys know I taught for many years. And I also was a trainer in the Treasury Department for the ERAP program. I taught people how to do that. So I'm really excited about it. So with that being said, tonight's theme, let me put my card up here so I can tell you what the theme is about. Tonight's theme is the big picture, common myths about writing. If you've ever thought, I have to write every day to be a real writer, or my first draft isn't perfect, I'm failing, then you are in the right place. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And we're still going to comment and talk and all that fun stuff. But I've just been really nervous to talk to you guys about it. So hang on. Let me get over here. Hey, my love bug. How are you? Y'all, this is my admin, Jess. She is wonderful. Show her all the love. Yes, ma'am. It sure was. Hey, sweet friend. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Elaine. Hello, Laura. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, hello. Somebody from Australia. Well, good day, mate. I used to have a really good friend, and I would say that to her. It was like our ongoing joke, so you'll have to forgive me. Rita, hey, love. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, my sweet friend Bobby. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Alicia, hello. How are you? Gary, oh, you got out of the hospital. Sweetheart, what happened? I hope you're okay. Well, that's too personal. I'm sorry. It's the mom and me. I can't help myself sometimes. Hey, sweetheart. Hello. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was on the wrong video. And then I looked up and said, nope, that's Jodee. I'm glad. You guys are so funny. So let me jump over and make sure that I have got the clocks pulled up. I have a clock. It is one that, oh, my nose. Whew. I felt like I was going to sneeze, but it didn't do it. I have a new clock. Let me pull that up for us so I can get us started. That's not it. It's this one. There we go. And Jess, does that look familiar? Jess helped me start this one. She helped me with the cat and the timer. Let's see. I have to find it over here. All right, so I'm going to put a pin in it. I'm going to get our banner pulled up and start our little banner down here. And then let me get our music going. There we go. And then I am going to start little Salem, and then I'll mute myself. Let's get him started. All right, so guys, you go get all the words. I will see you when you get back. You can tell me how great you did. I am cheering you on. Go get them. Okay. I guess I'm just going to say meow because it didn't work. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. While we're on break, I'm going to put up this one. I'm not going to put on the sound, but it's just going to show you what we're talking about. And then I will take it off and we'll have our comments. So for the second break, remember that our theme tonight is all about the myths about writing a novel. The second myth that we are dispelling tonight is that your first draft has to be perfect. That is not true. Your first draft, I'm talking into my mug like it's my mic. Y'all, somebody needs to come get me. Anyway, the purpose of your first draft is to just get the story out of your mind and onto paper. It is not for anything else. Revisions exist for a reason. So make sure that you are not putting that kind of pressure on yourself. You need to give yourself permission to just write messy. So there we go. Now let's go back up and wait for our little friend. And let me get to the comments and see what you guys are up to. Oh, where are they? Where did we leave off at? There we are. Hey, Miss Lori, how are you? Hello, hello. I know when I first came on, I said, hey, Jess, does this look familiar? Do you like what I did to it? I added the kitty cats and the logo and that saying. I love that. It doesn't matter what your word count is. What matters is how you feel about what you wrote. So. Oh, you do? Yay! That makes me happy. Devin, hello, sweet friend. She was one of my podcast guests just a few weeks ago, and we had the best time. If you guys have not seen that video, you need to go over and watch it. It is hilarious. We had so much fun. We giggled the entire time. Jess is telling Devin, hey. Devin's telling her, hey, back. I gifted some memberships. I don't have any control over who it gifts them to. It's like a random generator YouTube chooses. So I hope you guys enjoy those this month. Miss Rita. Oh, you're welcome. You got one. Yay. You do love the music. Yay. I'm so glad. Jess. Dang it. I'll look at it later to see if I can figure out why that didn't work. The meow, or at least there should be. Yeah. But I think what it was, I think it was me. I don't think it was you. But I think we still share the file so you can look at it. I think that what I did was I took some music off of it because I was afraid it would be copyrighted because it was from Canva. You know how Canva and YouTube don't G-haul. So I made sure that was off and I could have deleted it. I'm sorry. Wondering why you were holding my hand. Well, they're both the same color. I used to believe in that myth that the first draft has to be perfect. That's why I never had my mate. I know. Yeah, it is going fast. But yeah, as far as it's just crazy how we put those constraints on ourselves and we're like, oh, if it's, it has to be perfect. It has to be, just every word has to just be chosen and crafted and placed. And that's not what a first draft is. Something that gave me a lot of freedom is I started calling them zero drafts instead of first draft. I don't even consider it. Yeah. And that made me feel like, oh, okay. It's a zero draft. I can write messy. So maybe try that. That might help you guys. Yes, too fast. I'm green. How fun. That's hilarious. You must have got one of the memberships. Rita, the first draft is the dirty draft, like adding sand. Yes. Amen, sister. I heard you. Oh, okay. I know, Jess. Louisa, hello, hello. 374. Yay. Yeah, you guys put your word counts in the goal in the comments. I swear I'm not drunk. I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain doesn't want to work and my mouth doesn't. Words are hard. Let's just say that. Yes, the music was great. Awesome. Alicia got 317. Awesome. Way to go. Crystal just spilled a can of, oh no, Crystal. I hope it's okay. Devin's doing a brain dump. You are welcome. You're welcome. Yes, we're all worried about your computer, Crystal. Oh no. Did you take Oh, ding, 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 ding. You have a winner. But it was so long ago. It was like 9 o'clock this morning. I had a tramadol. Words are hurt. Yes, words are hurt. You guys are so funny. Okay, let me get us going again. I'm going to put a pin in it. I'm going to go to banners, 25 minutes. I'm going to go to our media asset, turn on our music, and then I'm going to get Salem, Baby Salem going again. All right, guys, you go get all the words. I'll see you when you get back, and you can tell me how great you did. I'm cheering you on. Okay, guys. How did you do? How is it going? Let me know how you're feeling, what's going on, what you've made, what you've got going on so far. Let me jump over. Oh, I did change the banner out. Go me. Um, so this is going to bring us to our break number 3, and we've got 2 sprints down and 2 to go, and we are going to look at the third myth of writing a novel, and that is if you're struggling. The myth is if you're struggling, you're not a good writer, and that is not true. Just like words are hard for me to speak, writing is hard. Writing is hard. And even the best authors, they deal with that. And they deal with self-doubt. That's normal. They deal with getting stuck. That's normal. And the key is to push through and get to the other side. And give yourself grace, while you're doing it. If you're stuck, ask yourself, am I expecting perfection? Or do I just need to take a break? So, how do you guys feel about that myth? Do you find yourself falling into it? Let me jump over to the comments and see what you guys are doing. Devin, I got it off the computer. My eyes hurt. Oh, honey, night night. Thank you for coming. Sliding in to smash the like button. Thank you, love bug. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Jess just made it for me. Crystal, I dumped it upside down. How do I know if I'm in the clear? You'll really know tomorrow morning, but I would just leave it like in a V shape, standing up, kind of down. The only thing I can think of, like in the morning, if you don't have the blue screen of death, you should be okay. I wish I knew more, but I don't. My hubby is not anywhere where he can hear me, so I can get him to ask. Lori, I can't get motivated. I've been so down in the dumps. Haven't written a word in 4 months. Oh, Lori. Well, let's talk about it. What do you guys do when you are down and you're just not able to shake it? How do you get back into the swing of things? What are some things that, Lori can, try, and, how do we make it better? What can we do to help? Because it's got to be, it's got to be frustrating, first of all, that you're, not being able to write because you're so down. I know that I have had those days where I have felt really down and have not been able to write. I have been able to shake it in the past just by telling myself, okay, I am just going to write 1 sentence. I'm just going to open my laptop. I'm going to type in the premise of what I want to write. I'm just going to write 1 sentence. And if you still just can't write, fine, get up, go walk away. But for me, after I wrote the 1 sentence, I was able to go on and write some more. So I hope maybe that trick might work. As always, make sure you're going to see your doctor, talking to your healthcare professionals. I am not a licensed counselor. These are just my ideas. Jess is saying hugs to Jenna. Jess, I see the problem. The timer cuts off the last second or 2, and that's where the sound was. I'll deal with it later. That's right. That's right. Yes, it is definitely not true. You are right. That myth is not true. So, Alicia, what did you get, love? 364. That is awesome. Way to go. Jim Wright's Romance is in the room. Hello, hello. Louisa got 300. Yay. That is awesome. I know. You need a basement where you can hide. Raven, hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. I'm so glad you're here. If anybody here right now is not subscribed to my little channel, if you would subscribe, it would help me and make me very happy. So come on in. Come on in. Let's do this. And then let's see. I have been the same way, Lori, and I have client deadlines. It's horrible. Try not to think about it every second of the day and do things you enjoy, that things that relax you. Yeah, that's true. It really, for me, when I am really down in the dumps, it is very easy for me to fall into the habit of, I'm just going to stay here in bed for 15 more minutes. I'm just going to do this. I'm just, and the only thing that really has worked for me is what I said, is that I'm just going to go to my office and I'm going to write one sentence. And normally, if I can just get in here, get to this room, even when it's dark and icky, I'm able to carry on. Louisa. Hey, Lori, I always just say I'm going to do, there you go, 10-minute sprint. After 10 minutes, if I still want to quit, I let myself off for the rest of the day and try again the next day, right? And it all goes back to, Lori, giving yourself grace. Remember when Sarah was burnt out, and bless her heart, she didn't write for so long? There you go. You could be burnt out. And you just need to give yourself that grace. Louisa, 9 out of 10 times after doing 10 minutes. Yes, exactly. Me too. Jenna writes, romance. Sometimes I'll read a book and get the feeling to write back. And sometimes I need some time outside, do something to clear my head. Yeah, I always think of when I go outside, when I'm in the back pasture and I'm in the very far back and I can see the horse farm from here, I get the best ideas. I don't know what happens when I'm outside in the, with the animals and stuff, but it just makes life better, And the slides that you guys are seeing right now is a PowerPoint that was in part of the video. It's from January 3rd. If you want to take a look at this topic, in depth and see the whole thing, it's on my YouTube channel. I didn't think to link the, snap, Jodee. Ooh, what did I snap about? Or did I just make a good point? I'm old. I don't know what that means, Louisa. I hope it means I did something good. Alicia, I take a walk or do different hobbies that find relaxing, like drawing or crocheting. Oh, Alicia, I wish you lived near Jay, Florida. I'd get you to teach me how to crochet. I want to learn how to do that, something awful. Thanks, Jim writes romance and Louisa. I think part of it is the winter doldrums. And I'm thinking maybe this isn't the story I should be writing right now. Maybe I need to work on something else. Yeah, pivot. I'm making a huge pivot. I'm not going to do like the content video creation anymore. I'm going to do this kind of, where I'm teaching and giving advice and stuff like that during my sprints. So pivot, I've been afraid to pivot for months. I've known for months I needed to do this and just did it. So try something new. Try something new, Lori. Yeah, great idea. Wonderful idea. That may be it, Lori. If it feels wrong story, your body and mind will resist it. Exactamundo. Also, don't push yourself health-wise. Sleep if you need it. Self-care and just take care of yourself. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, ladies. You're the it's because we love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You're our buddy. You're a hearty and a whiskey and our buddy. So are you not doing your Friday videos anymore since you're doing that? Exactly. Yeah. I had to, I had to just let that go. they weren't doing well. It was making me sad every time I would see that I had worked. By letting those go this week alone, even by adding the more live streams that I'm doing, I was able to gain back 12 hours of time. It takes a lot of time to create those videos like the one you're seeing play now. And I just wasn't getting the traction with it like I do for my lives. So I had to let it go. Yeah, you said the same as me. Just do a little and the rest will come. Yep. Snap is usually not a bad thing. You're good. Listen to the voice in your head and let it lead you. Yes, Lori. Listen to your heart. Yeah, if it's making you sad, it was. It was making me sad. Because I would look at the analytics and I would see it didn't do good, and it would make me feel like we were talking about, like, I'm a failure. All right, we've been chatting too long, so let me get us started again. We're going into our third sprint. So let me get the banner back up. I'm going to put a pin in it. Banner sprint. Let me pull up our media song. Go. And then I'm going to start our little friend and pull him back up. Yeah. I want to make sure that cut that. Yeah. There we go. All right, I'm going to mute myself. You guys go get all the words. I'll see you when you get back, and you can tell me how great you did. I am cheering you on. Love you, love you. Okay, guys. How did you do? That was our third sprint. We're going into our final and last sprint. How are you guys doing? Make sure you're putting your word counts and what you're doing in the description below. I got through an entire scene tonight, so I think that's about all I'm going to do writing wise. Probably about 800 words. So I'm really happy that I got that done. I did want to let you guys know you're going to see it. Those of you who are members of my channel, any membership level, and anybody who is a member on my Patreon, this coming Thursday night, after our normal sprint from my 7 to 9 Central, your 8 to 10, at 9:15 or 10:15, depending on where you are, we are going to do a members only sprint. Probably about I might be able to stay up another hour and a half or so. So, we'll see. We'll see. But it'll just be for members. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here with the link so you guys can see it. And now let me see what you guys did. Jess said, I'll be right back. She's back. Lori said, wow, that was fast. Yes, it was. 477 for you. Awesome. Awesome. And there's that link. All you got to do is click on it. Here's my myth for this one. The myth of you must write every day to be a real writer. Never has ever no. I can't even talk. That one gets me so good, I am fortunate that I do write full time, and I do write almost every day. But I do not. I'm just now trying to not work on the weekends. So members, yes, absolutely. 321. Okay, awesome. So how do you guys feel about that? When you hear people saying that, or is there a myth or something that you hear all the time and you're like, have you ever bought into any of those myths? I guess is my question. I really bought into the you must write every day one to be a real writer when I was first starting out. When I was going through so much at that time, health wise and everything else wise. And I remember Sarah said to me that she said it was a good, and she goes, okay. She said, you and Bart share custody of Tanner. I was like, yeah. She said, so okay. She said, on Tuesdays and Saturdays, when you don't see Tanner, are you still a mom? And I don't know why, but her saying that made something click in my crazy lizard lady brain that just made everything so clear. And it just really helped me a lot. So, Lori, okay. I used to believe that myth wholeheartedly. And how about this one? You're not a real author if you're self-published. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one is a jerky one. Yep. Gatekeeping at its finest. I'm glad that's not true. I try, but lately I haven't been able to every day. I'm lucky if I can write once in a week. I mean, yeah, I get, I'm not saying not to try to be consistent because I know all of you try to be consistent. But even if that means you're writing 30 minutes on one day, you're taking off one day, you're, the next day you're writing two, as long as you have a plan to move forward, I think that is really key. I think for me, the key is to try to think of this as my job, right? Full-time job. So I try to write Monday through Friday and weekends off. It's So easy to let, yes. I have actually had to start keeping up with my, and I'll show you. I don't have anything written down yet, but I'm keeping up with my hours worked because I was putting in way too many hours. So Dan had me start trying to take care of myself a little bit better. Oh, I hear that one all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get us started into our last sprint. So I'm going to pull up our banner and then I'm going to go get our music. All right. And then I'm going to get little baby Salem going again. That's not the right one. This is the right one. There we go. All right. And I'm going to start him. All right. You guys go get the words. I'll see you when you get back and we will wrap this thing up. Good luck. I'll see you when you get back. Okay, guys, we did it. We're down to the last. We're done for the night. So, how did you do? How did it go? What are you thinking? I am going to try and pull up the I'm trying to pull up the comments, but they're not wanting to come up for me. So, all right, here we go. So, just to wrap up for our topic for the night, the myths. You do not have to write every day to be a real writer. Your first draft does not have to be perfect. And struggling doesn't mean you're not a good writer. It means you're a writer, period. So, if you guys like this format, let me know. I had a lot of fun doing it this way. I hope you did too. I think we had like a really good open conversation, and I really, really liked it. So, let's see. Go, Dan. I know he's the best. He's the best. The tracker is great. I would sometimes work a 17-hour day. Yeah, it's easy done. I worked 12 hours and a half today and did not mean to do that. Crazy lady lizard brain. Yeah. Yes, you guys did. You finished strong. And I'm sorry, what? Who in the heck said, are you a mother if you aren't around your kid? No, no, no. It was my friend, and she was trying to prove a point because I was saying I wasn't a writer because I didn't write full time. I didn't write every day. And she said, well, okay, with that logic, then when Tanner isn't with you, are you still a mom? Of course you are. You're still a mom. So that's what that was about. No, she's one of my best friends. It was one of the most eye-opening things anybody, it like really made me realize I was a writer. I'm going to slip out a few minutes early. Okay, bye, Jess. Yay, it was so fast. I did create some shops for my small. Yay, that's awesome, Lori. Way to go. I do like this format. Let's do it again. Awesome. I'm so glad you liked it. Thank you so much, Jodee and team. Words that time. Very frustrating, but y'all kept me going. Awesome. I love this format. Yay! I am so glad you love it. Okay, that's it. I'm keeping it. Off to Angela's. Bye. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, especially if you knew who this person was. She's one of my best friends, and she has the sweetest soul you will ever meet. Also, are those PJs? No, this is Dan's. This I was having a panic attack earlier, and this is his shirt, so it helps me. So anyway, all right, guys. I think is that it? Let me check my notes. Is that everything I have for the night? Yeah, that's it. That is all I had. Yeah, he's the bestest. I love him so much. All right, guys, I am exhausted, but you know what I'm going to say before I say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm an awesome group of people's double shot of whiskey. And I'm so happy and I'm so proud that you come and hang out with me and that you find me just right. I love you, love you. See you tomorrow at the live, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be interviewing Jared Kaufman. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. Bye.